The fastest way to farm Release Crystal Large in SAO Integral Factory is no longer farming from the Bulletin Board quest. Bandai gave us an update where they increased the Release Crystal Medium and Large drop rate from the Labyrinth, and they say that the drop rate will be higher on higher floors, which is good because later on we will need to farm those higher floors for the later series of the Integral Weapon. So farming the Release Crystal in the Labyrinth will be better compared to farming them in Bulletin Board quests. However, as you may know, in the board quest we can fight the boss directly without having to traverse through the Labyrinth. So we will be able to beat the boss and get the drop faster in the board quest. However, there are two floors where we will be able to fight the boss directly in the Labyrinth, which are the floor 75 and floor 100. And both of those floors are also receiving the Release Crystal M and L drop rate increase, which makes them ideal place to farm those crystals fast. But if you have fought those bosses in the Labyrinth, you will know how annoying and strong those bosses are, due to their movesets, where the floor 75 boss keep running away and have a very fast break move that do a lot of damage that can instantly kill you, and a floor 100 boss can heal to almost full HP if you fail to break the boss. So in this video I will show you what kind of party members you need and the strategy to beat those two bosses fast. Let's start with the floor 75 boss. As mentioned earlier, this boss runs a lot, which makes it really hard to damage this boss. So we will need a way to stop this boss from running away. And fortunately we can do that by keeping the aggro in the area where the boss we will be able to attack. Thus, a tank role or aggro role is very important against this boss. As a tank or aggro, your role is to keep standing in the area where the boss will be able to attack you, which is in front of the boss head. If the boss can attack something, it will be less likely to run away, which gives your other team member a chance to attack the boss. However, you will most likely die if you tank this boss a traditional way, which is by taking the damage from the boss, because the attack does a lot of damage that can even one-shot your players. So for these bosses, we want to avoid the boss attack and get in the range again before the boss unleashes the next attack, to make the boss keep attacking and not moving a lot. If you do this, there is a pretty good chance that the boss will use the breakable move that will open up the opportunity for our team member to break the boss. You don't have to stay in front of the boss. Some people tank the boss from the side, which makes it easier to dodge the break move like this. As long as you stand in the area where the boss can hit you, you will be fine. But you need a lot of practice to know the area where the boss will be able to attack so that the boss will not run away from you. Next is the breaker roll. This boss uses a lot of break move that can be broken using either rapier, swords, or blunt weapon. The rapier and sword break move are very quick, so we need to time our attack as soon as the boss uses the move to be able to break. Fortunately, we can break this move with just one skill, but we need at least one person dedicated on rapier break and one person dedicated on sword break because of how quick the break move ends. Those people have to pay very close attention on when the boss is using the move and use the skill to break the boss right away. If you are 1 second late, you will not be able to break unless you have multiple people using the skill to break the boss. The persons who is doing the tank role can take one of these break rolls as well, so there will be more people on the party who can do the DPS. For a sword break, the Man of the Day Kirito skill is a good skill to use since this is a skill that everyone will have since it's given for free. For the rapier break, I don't think there is a free skill that can break the boss in one skill, but if you find a skill with a fast first contact animations and break value that's more than 45, you should be able to break the boss with the right timing. For the third break move, it is breakable using the blunt weapon. We need at least one person who can cover this position as well. The blunt break is longer, but it will need more than one skill to break unless you have a skill with more than 100 break points. Okay, next is a DPS role. The boss is weak to blunt and fire element. But if we break the boss, we will be able to deal a lot of damage even if we use off-element skills. Therefore, the Mother Rosary Sword and Rapier Full Burst skills and the Starburst Stream Burst skills are very popular options to melt the boss HP quickly. You can see the damage comparison here when I use the Mother Rosary Full Burst and when the boss is using break versus when the boss is not in the break states to see how much damage has increased. Therefore, breaking the boss is crucial in taking down this boss quickly. Also, if you have a strong AoE skill, you can attack the boss body instead of the head. The boss has multiple sections that can be attacked, and if you stay in the middle of these 3 sections that can be attacked and use a large AoE skill, you will be able to do 3 times of your skill damage, which will drain the boss HP very quickly. So if you can find a good party to farm this boss, with the strategy that I covered above, you will be able to beat the boss in less than 1 minute, or even less than 30 seconds if you find a very OP team, which makes farming Release Crystal M and L in this boss a lot faster than in the bulletin board, since the drop rate will be higher in here. Next, we will take a look into the floor 100 boss. This boss is weak to slash and fire, which makes a sword the most ideal weapon to fight this boss. This boss also likes the move and its attack can knock back our players far away, making it difficult to hit the boss. Therefore, tank roll is important to have so that we can make the boss face one direction and our DPS can focus on dealing damage. The second thing that we need to focus on this boss is to break the boss / breakable move, because if we don't do that, the boss will heal until his HP is almost full again. To break the boss effectively, we need all party members to use a skill with high break points. And if you don't have anything good, Man of the Day Kirito will save the day. You will probably need to use ability skill that will increase the break value though. When the boss HP drops to 50% and 25%, it will move far away and use the break move. So you need to make sure you're not stuck in between attack animations and can chase after the boss quickly to break. It also has a second break move which is breakable with the slash and fire skill. But we don't need to worry about breaking that move since it won't heal the boss if we fail to break that one. Now on the DPS, this boss has a very high defense point, so we will need to have a skill that will reduce the enemy's defense. If you have one that will remove 100% of the enemy's defense, it will ensure you will be able to deal full damage to the boss and kill it faster. That's all you need to know about this boss. It's more straightforward compared to the Skull Reaper, however everyone in the team needs to know when to break the boss and focus on breaking, otherwise your run will be slow. When you get a really good party, you will be able to beat this boss under 1 minute as well, which again is really good for farming the Release Crystal L and M, as well as the Core Medal and the Yasha in the Grell series though. So there you go, the 2 locations where you can farm the Release Crystal fast. They are by no means easy to do, but when you get a good team member who knows their role to fight the boss, you should be able to beat them up quickly. That's it for the video. Don't forget to like and share the video if you find this helpful. And if you would like to see me solo the floor 100 boss and see all the fighting tips, check out this next video here. Bye now.